What is going on, guys? It's the Mad Dragon. We are back in Grounded today because another update has come out for this game. They are smashing out updates for Grounded. We are up to 9.0. They are just going through this quicker than I can keep up to date with doing episodes. I have not had a lot of free time in the last sort of 2 weeks or so to get videos out, and Grounded especially takes a bit of a knock just because there's not a whole bunch of new content coming out, but when they do the updates, I like to jump on and check them out. So first thing we will do, as I always do when these updates come out, is to check out this sort of... Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, my health took such a big bit of damage there. Is to check out these things, because I still haven't been able to work out how to get into these bases, and I'm sure there must be no way, and I'm waiting for them to update them. So this is the one that's under the sort of ornament in the water, I guess you would say. And you can go under here. Let's see if they've added or done anything different in here. So you can get through here. This door is still locked. I still have no idea what to do with this door then. It looks like there's stuff here. There's a little frond in there. There is definitely things on the shelf you can pick up over there because they highlight. But I have no idea how to get in there, and I always think in the next update they're going to do something to show off how to get in there. It just says locked. If anyone does know how to get in there, make sure you drop it down in the comments, because I've always wanted to go and explore in there. They definitely did some stuff under the water with being able to go into little different bases and stuff. There was a couple more. We did do them on the channel, doing the underwater base, both version 1 and version 2 that they did. And there is, of course, that one under the ornament that you still can't really seem to get into. And then there's another one further over there that's against a wall. But if they haven't done one, I'm going to guess they haven't done the other, which is a shame because I'm interested to see what is going on into that. Tadpoles have decided to get out of the water, have they? Floating tadpoles, superb. Well, we found glitch 1 of the update is tadpoles now out of the water, superb. I take it, in fact, all of the tadpoles. Why are all of the tadpoles out of the water? Well, I mean, it makes it easier if you want to get some free tadpole meat. I mean, there we go. Oh. Dead. Brilliant. I assume the fish is still stuck. Fish is still stuck in the wall. This game, with every update, it brings new challenges of glitches in this game. I always enjoy going around and finding out some of the issues. So the last video we did was the 8.2 update, which did really well. That's got like over 1,000 views on the channel. I can't believe so many people are interested in just the update videos for this game. But it's nice to know that people are still interested in this game, because I'm a big fan of Grounded, and I'm liking seeing where they're going. Why can I not get it on this stick? Climax! There we go, well done. So I have checked out the patch notes to see what's going on in this update. So one of which there are some new building stuff, so we're going to try and check out what they've got to do. That doesn't sound good. Okay. Death 1 of the day. Fantastic. So the wolf spider, who has got us in the past, decided just to wait for me outside there. Where is my bag? There it is. Stupid wolf spider. Am I going to die if I jumped on there? Do I have any... Oh, I do have a dandelion tuft on me. Okay, let's just make the most of that. We'll go get my bag. Whoosh. Probably didn't help that I don't have any armor. For anyone that... oh, yeah, I forgot they did that now, so you can pick up your bag for free. Leave me alone, wolf spider. Oh, I'm stuck on some leaves. Let's just run away. I don't care about you. Leave me alone. What was I saying before I was so rudely interrupted by a wolf spider? Yes, they have added new building stuff, so we're going to try and check that out today. I might already have them unlocked. I did check out how you unlock them, and you get them through doing the burgle chips. Obviously, that tends to be how they like to do stuff in this game. But one that I saw was the hedge burgle chip, which was over there, which I've already got, and the other one was the pond burgle chip, which, if I remember rightly, that was the one we got from the treasure chest. So we actually might already have them. In fact, before we do that, let's check out... what do I get? It's oh, stupid mite. I heard myself get attacked. Where are you? Die. There we go. That wolf spider is just on me, isn't he? Right, I've also got to kill some lawn mites. That's good. I'll get that challenge done slowly. Let's hide in a leaf. Maybe he won't bother me in a leaf. Right, let's... Oh, that's the wrong button. I've already forgotten all the controls. Oh, interesting. So acorn bits can now be analysed. I wonder why they're no longer analysed. Let's go along here. So there are all the mutations. Any new mutations added? Oh, is that one new? A couple of the mutations I still haven't got unlocked. I'm not sure what all of them are. Some of them are to do with multiplayer. I've never really jumped on the multiplayer in this game. I tend to just go at this game a little bit solo. So a couple of them are to do with multiplayer. Some of them, I don't know if that one's new. We might go and talk to Burgle later and see if he's got anything else. Oh, the menu's changed. Okay, so they've changed the layout of the menu a little bit here. Tools, melee. Oh, they've even like put it into like subcategories. That's quite nice. Just to help you sort of get through it a little bit sooner. We'll just check in case there's anything new added. I don't think they added any new weapons or anything, which was a shame. Any new armors or anything, again, I don't think, which is a shame. Considering it's a big update, they've gone from 8.2 to 9. Normally when they do the big jumps to the round number, normally they're a really big update. You know, they did the pond update, or they added in the mosquitoes and the bees. The big jump is always normally brings quite a large update to the game, which they haven't done for this one. So this is where we want to check out, because this is where I believe the main sort of new upgrades have come from, which include, I can't even remember if, did we have the stem floor in 8.2? I think we might have. I can't even remember. The ones that I remember seeing in the patch notes were to do with curved walls, and that's the one I'm going to be interested in, because I spent so long building castles, and of course I couldn't have a round tower. Oh, it looks like I haven't actually got them unlocked. So that's interesting. So maybe there is something for us to do. We'll have to go talk to Burgle in a second. Nothing new there. Normally there's a little icon above the sort of segment to say there's something new to actually pick up. Nope, nothing there either. And that's just the general resources. So nothing super new. Of course, we are in this now blue OS, I guess you'd call it, for the Scabby. My castle is still moved. It looks like my table is still slightly under my castle, hopefully. Although, that is my trail marker. Is that my castle? No, that's my castle. That's good. Okay, well, maybe we'll go talk to Burgle then, and we'll see what he's got for us. Where's that stupid wolf spider gone? Let's go see what Burgle has to say. Maybe there are more chips to pick up. Maybe they're extra hedge and pond chips. Not 100% sure, but we will check it out. In fact, let's analyze this acorn bit, because I don't know why I can suddenly analyze this. I feel like I already analyzed this a long time ago. Boost juice, yes, we already know that, but we will take an extra 20 raw science, because why not? It's there for free. Hello, Burgle.
Nice to see a friendly face.
What are the new quests do we have? No quests. Is that because I've already got 3 quests? Maybe we will... what can we do? We can definitely make a ladybug chest. Lawn might. We'll get rid of the soldier one just because a bit of effort to go find all the soldiers. What time is it in game? Oh, wrong button again. 10 o'clock. He'll have more things for us tomorrow. I don't think there's anything super new anywhere. I wonder how we're going to get the new upgrades in, because I definitely feel like I have both of the Burgle chips. And I did think they did an update so that you no longer have to ask Burgle for the quest for the Burgle chips. They just exist. But there doesn't seem to be anything. How about the raw science? Anything? I think I just bought something. I don't know what I just bought. I just bought the Teen Spirit Science at Superb. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the ladder is what you is one of the new things we need. So we actually unlock it as something you have to buy, and then curved bases is 6,000. Right. So maybe we'll have to go fulfill some quests and see if what we can get. We can maybe get a ladder. The ladder is the one thing I'm really excited about, because building the steps in this game could be a bit annoying. Trying to create sort of platforms, because they got rid of the whole collision thing based underneath. So a little bit annoying that they got all that stuff going on, but the ladders sort of counteract that a little bit now. You could just build a ladder vertically upwards, save some time, and I believe you can also travel down them at quite some speed. So you've got your zip lines to get down if you need them to, and you've got your ladders to get up if you need them to. So, okay, maybe I don't. Okay, so I might have to go and do some stuff in order to get some resources for the raw science, so that we can actually properly have a look at some of the new stuff they've released. That's a shame that they've done it. I mean, it's nice that they have them so that you have to then slowly build up the raw science and stuff to unlock them, but I did not know it was going to be a Burgle update, so that's throwing me off a little bit. So leave it with me, and I will see if I can generate some raw science, and we will come back when I finally am able to actually buy something. That'll be fun. Alrighty guys, we are back. I say we're back because for you it's been about 2 seconds since I've been away. For me, it's been about a whole day because I've experienced so many issues with this game. So I do want to talk about some of the new stuff that's come out, one of which being this thing right at the top here. So as you can see, I've now run out of water on max. I thought I'd leave it like this. And as you can see, there's now a literal countdown timer to when you just die. So that's a new thing they've added in. I saw that as I was sort of going around, but I thought a couple of people might not have seen that. Maybe people don't let the stats go down. So it gives you about, I think it was like 2 minutes to actually get some water, or you just die. That's the end of it. So we'll go grab some water real quick. But yeah, I have had so many issues with this game. Of course, I wanted to build up some raw science, which I have managed to do. We've got our 9,500, so we can buy the stuff from Burgle. But there are so many little things that I want to not complain about, but sort of point out. There are some good things. There are some other good things that have happened in the game. They've made some interesting changes that people might be interested in talking about. So what I'll do is we'll go to Burgle. We'll go buy the new stuff, because that's, of course, what people will want to check out more than anything. And then we will move on and we will talk about some of the other stuff that's come out with this update. But I am really looking forward to going in and checking out what Burgle has for us. So the first one, of course, is going to be the ladders. Where are you, Burgle? There you are. Boom.
It's good to see you again.
Okay, yes, I'd like to trade some raw science and not press the A button incorrectly like I did last time and spend more. So, boom. First one's going to be the ladders. That's 3,500. We'll pick that bad boy up. And there you go. Curved bases. So, Burgle has it all hidden away from us in his little den here. So, there's a lot actually going on there. There's a lot of things you can buy. So, boom. We'll pick that up for 6,000. It has taken me so long to do this. Look at all the new recipes, guys. Looking forward to trying some of these out, especially the ladders. The ladders are going to be really nice just to climb vertically rather than having to build steps everywhere. I actually don't know how much they cost to build, so it'd be interesting to check that out. Maybe, I just assume it'll just be stems, surely. I can't imagine there'll be anything else to use with it. But the curved wall should be nice. That's one of the things about the base building features that it used to be. Oh, what's gone now? My food. We've gained our limited bar resource because I've run out of food. I probably have some food somewhere. I have been running around all over the place. Where's our food gone? We got some mushrooms. Screw it. We'll eat some mushrooms. So, first issue with the game. As you can see up here, we have the water and the food bar in the top right. If I eat a mushroom, the food bar doesn't move on the screen. In fact, none of the bars move, and just none of them are correct, which is weird. It does change on in the bottom and does actually correct itself, but in that menu, yeah, it doesn't resolve it at all. No idea why. So there's issue 1 for you guys. But as I've been playing this game for the last sort of day or so, I've had, I would say, about 5 or 6 game crashes. And I don't really know why. Some of them were when I was in battle with an insect. Some of them were when I was building something. Some of them were when I was crafting items. Some of them I was just walking around. It seems to break for an awful lot of reasons, and I'm not really sure why. So hopefully they're going to be able to fix that in the future. So let's go into our little menu here. So we've got some curved stem floors. Oh, of course, they will, of course, take rope. I forgot they would probably take rope. And then we've got our curved walls. Oh, the curved walls are what I'm looking forward to. Oh, and they have windows in these as well. So they'll be nice. They'll just the grass plank. That's just a standard curved wall. A sturdy curved wall. And then that one. What else did we have here? Palisade curved. Oh, there was even a curved palisade gate. That's nice. I like all these sort of things. The curve feature is really nice. They're definitely getting into it a little bit more. Of course, they had the curved staircase, which takes quite a lot of build. I actually haven't built any of those yet, but let's check out what it looks like actually on the ground here, as it were. I mean, I want to let's try and check this in this corner. Let's see if we can delete this one, and we will see how it links up in the corner. So the other side of this will be that when you place this down, I guess we'll need to also build curved floors underneath in order for the walls to actually meet up. Which is something I didn't think. Which, like that one? Curved half or curved floor or curved half floor? What's the difference? That one just doesn't fill the whole thing. Interesting. And this one, well, it sort of does. But it does leave a weird gap in the middle there. That is an interesting choice, but we'll go in there. Let's go grab some resources. I did pick up some resources as I was chopping them all down, just so that way I knew I could actually build some of the new stuff that was coming out. Let's grab a whole bunch of the old stems. We are going to need some of the crude ropes, which I'm sure I must have some of. Yes, I do. Let's grab them, grab a whole bunch of them. There we go. And we can build these up. But I do like the curve feature. The curve feature will make much more aesthetic stuff, I think, for people in games. Wow, it takes a lot to build them, though. If you are not someone who has a base near a weed stem area, you could struggle with this one. Let's, I don't know what I think it was only one more I needed. So they have also added in a couple of really nice features. They now have different music depending on what creature is attacking you. There we go. And that is our curved wall. That actually looks really nice. I'm a big fan of this, and you can actually put something in here. I guess you could put some torches or something on the wall. I'm not sure. Let's see how the heads are utilized on a curved wall. Can you still hang up a decor head on a curved wall? Yes, you can. That's nice. I was very worried it was going to sort of hang off the wall, but it looks like they've thought past me on that one. So well done to the developers for that one. So yes, they've now added music depending on what creature you're actually fighting. It's not specific per creature that you actually attack, but it's more sort of the sort of style of creature, I would say. So spiders have one sound to them. Mites and the infected mites and the very small spiderlings have their own sound. And then sort of the bigger creatures like the bombardier beetles and the stink bugs have their own sound. But it's nice they've sort of changed them a little bit. You know what's going to be chasing you a little bit more. So that's quite a nice little update. What else do we have that's super fun? They've also changed some stuff to do with the bees. The bees now have a new attack, as I got to find out while I was getting massacred trying to kill some bees for one of the Burgle challenges to get some more raw science. Which they basically now do like sort of like the gas bug attack, but they do it with pollen. And they sort of spray pollen over you to do some damage. Let's see if these tadpoles have corrected themselves yet, or if they're still going to be balanced on top of all the lily pads. Nope. Maybe they've fixed the lily pads and the tadpole issue that was around here. I can still hear them, though. Are they all just, like, underneath now? Yeah, they're all just underneath. I could hear them all sort of buzzing about. Oh, in fact, we didn't build the ladders, did we? Let's build the ladders. Where are our ladders? So, they did also do the curved fences, which we didn't actually check out. They're not super standoutish, but that's what the curved fences now look like. Where are the ladders? That's the one I was really interested in, and I forgot all about it because that's something I would do. So 2 wheat stem and 2 acorn tops. Why? Where are they? It's just made out of stems. Why do you need more? Oh, and they've got a specific way around the ladders go, and I assume you can just start building. I mean, that is quite nice. That you can just build ladders just wherever you want now, and I take it you can just sort of climb up them like that. I didn't actually realise they would take acorn tops as well. That's a little bit of a shame. I thought they would have just clearly have been weed stems, because that means they're actually going to be a bit of an issue to sort of build as you're out and about. I thought the idea of them was maybe if you get yourself into a bit of trouble, maybe an insect is stuck in a rock quite high up, you could just build some ladders, get up to them, just chop down a dandelion and you're away. Needing acorn tops is a bit difficult because they're not the easiest things to find. You'd have to basically be by the tree or just be carrying them around with you constantly in order to actually build them. I think they might need to look at maybe a resource change for that and just have weed stems, because collecting acorn tops purely for the sake of that is a little bit annoying. Of course, I really dislike this thing where when your water goes below 33%, your stamina goes up this slowly. It's so slow. I know the idea is to make you have your canteen drink more, but it is very annoying, especially when you're on long journeys out and about. So what else we've got? So there are a couple of other changes they've done. There isn't anything really in terms of the garden, which was a bit of a shame. I did check some of the other underground bases. They haven't explored any more of the underground bases. None of them are unlocked. I still can't get this thing to light up for some reason. This is the Firefly hanging lantern. There isn't an option to actually turn it on, but in the nighttime it still doesn't light up. Not really sure why. I will say I am playing on the Xbox One X, not the PC, so maybe these issues won't carry over to PC. I have experienced a lot of issues since this update, which I'm sure they'll try and fix with hot patches. One thing that I did find, which I think is going to be slightly ruined here, unfortunately, is on this lantern, which is really scary, but a nice touch. They've added the ability for spiders to now climb vertically. So I did come past here the other day, and there was a spider hanging underneath the lamp, ready to pounce on you from above. I thought that was a great update. I love that idea. Like, how scary is that you could just be walking around and one will drop down onto you? But unfortunately, as with this update, as you can see, sort of occasionally through there are some legs sticking out the lantern because, again, with this update, there are more creatures just stuck everywhere. I don't know why there's so many creatures getting stuck in different things. I thought they managed to sort of fix most of the issues with stuff being stuck in. But there's the spider. Going around and doing the burgle challenge to get to 9,000 raw science has been very useful to have bugs stuck, but it is quite annoying. And there are an awful lot of bugs stuck. I think I've seen ladybirds, the bombardier beetles have been stuck as well. Spiders are stuck in a lot more places. I've killed a couple of wolf spiders because they've been stuck. Not really sure why so much stuff is getting stuck. I think I would rather have them slow down on the updates just to do a little bit more testing, maybe to see how many issues they have. Maybe it's my game. Maybe I've been very unlikely. So make sure you drop down in the comments any issues you guys have had since this update, because there have been a lot of little things that have been niggling away at me. I haven't noticed too many big changes made for this update other than the sort of new sort of death sequences, but also the walls and stuff they've added in. The beehives that are now up here, of course, the bees now have a new attack, which you did get to notice. And one thing that I did notice, hopefully it will be visible by now. Maybe it needs to be closer to midday. I'm not sure if it's going to be there. But one thing I did notice was with the magnifying glass, when the sun is properly up, what time is the game at now? Oh, it's still the morning. Maybe it needs to get to midday. Maybe we'll hang around here for a little bit just to wait to see what happens with it. But I did notice that in the midday sun, the magnifying glass actually gains like a burning thing and actually burns the table a little bit. And I thought that was quite interesting. I'm wondering whether maybe they'll adapt that into a weapon, maybe, that you could use like a big magnifying glass to try and burn stuff. Grass galore has been chopped away there. Not really sure what's going on over there. What other weird little updates we had? Oh, and there we go. Has it still happened? Yes, so here we are, guys. This is 9.0 update, unfortunately. This is... The game has frozen. It isn't my Xbox. The Xbox is absolutely fine. And nothing's happened, nothing's broken, nothing's walked around. The game has just frozen. So issues galore, unfortunately, with this 9.0 update. So I will restart the game and I'll be back with you guys in a second. Alrighty guys, we've made our way back in. For anyone that hasn't seen, they have also changed this loading menu. They've got rid of all the backup saves now that are just sort of on station. It shows you how many saves you've actually got unlocked for this one. And then your backup saves you can open if you want to, but we'll jump into the other autosave here. So as I was saying, yeah, issues galore, unfortunately, with this update. It's been my experience, but make sure you drop down in the comments what your own experience has been. I've done a pretty thorough sort of walk around the garden. I haven't seen anything else particularly standing out to me as new or overly interesting. The magnifying glass is something I would like to explore a little bit more because I'm not quite sure what's going on there, if that's just a nice little touch they've added into the game, or if it's... oh, in fact, we're back here. I thought we were all the way over there. Okay, we'll wait for it to be a little bit later, and we'll go over and check out the old magnifying glass to see what that does. Another issue I've come across is the fireflies, which have been really weird. The fireflies in this game seem to have all but just disappeared. If you remember in the last video we did, I did find them over by the sort of pillar over there. But I did about 6 or 7 in-game days in this over the course of the last day of real life while I've been trying to build up the raw science. And I have found barely any fireflies. In fact, they only seem to now spawn at nighttime over by that pillar. They no longer seem to do the migration thing. I haven't seen any flying about in the garden. I keep thinking I see them fly past, and then if you go over there, they end up being mosquitoes. So I don't know where they're sort of phasing those out, but there is now burgle quests for you to kill 5 of the fireflies, so they can be a little bit hard to get to, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, there seems to be a lot of issues coming out with this game recently. Not sure why. They are slowly fixing things. But when they seem to fix one thing, two other things seem to break, unfortunately. But like I said, maybe this is the joy of playing on the Xbox. Maybe this is just my game on its own. Maybe I've fallen completely unlucky to the prey of the RNG gods that just want to screw you over. Is my wall still built over here? Yes, it is still built over here. Something else that I have tried to check out is they do talk a lot about photo mode, which, as someone who makes videos for YouTube and has to make thumbnails, and I am terrible at making thumbnails, photo mode sounds like something very useful to me. However, I don't know. If anyone can help, feel free to drop it down in the comments as well. I have no idea how to do photo mode on the Xbox, or if it's even an option. I've gone through pretty much every setting and cannot find a switch or anything to go. This is how you move. That's if you were playing on keyboard. Here's your controller. Everything's toggled. There's no button to go to photo mode. All of these are the same. The only one that I can see would even be close to be camera mode toggle, which basically just switches you between first and third person. There's no menu in the settings there, and there is also no menu in here to go into photo mode. So whether that is just a PC only thing, maybe it's a multiplayer only thing, not 100% sure what they've done there with that one. But for some reason, yeah, that seems to just not be a thing. So if anyone does know, make sure you drop it down in the comments, because I'm sure there'll be a lot of people. If you've managed to find photo mode on the Xbox version of this game, you might be one of the lucky few, and it might help some other people down in the comments. So yeah, we did check out the other bases underwater. There's nothing new there. There's nothing really new in terms of burgle quests. They've added now that you can kill flying creatures, such as the fireflies and the bees are now added to burgle quest for raw science. They've added in the fences, the curved fences and so on now, which is nice. That's nice they've added that in. But yeah, unfortunately for me, not the best update. 9.0 has just brought with it so many issues. I'm awfully sorry if I don't sound super cheery while I'm playing this game. I normally enjoy playing Grounded so much, but the reason I probably don't sound super psyched for this is because I probably spent a good sort of 6 hours playing this game between yesterday and today. I've experienced multiple crashes, multiple game issues. Bugs are just stuck. The new sort of survival elements to this game make it very hard. Trying to gain raw science. That's another thing I would like to see them change, is the idea you can only do 3 quests in a day for Burgle. I don't really understand why. Some of them are like build some clover shin pads. So you go do that immediately, and then if you have 3 quests that are all very similar to that, you can't do any more till the next day. And if you're doing what I was doing, I was just trying to build up some raw science for the video today, so that we could check out some of the new building stuff. But if you can't do more than 3 a day, unfortunately you sort of get stuck, because you just sort of sit around waiting for it to come back around, which is a bit of a shame. I would like to see them add in a half floor. Now that they've made these half sort of curved corner stems, I guess you'd call them now, I would like to see if they would do a wooden stem, so that you could do sort of like a nice little sort of balcony bit, but you have to switch between the wood and the grass, which I don't really like. I'm sure that'll probably be in their next update, unless I've just missed it. I don't think I did. I can't see it anywhere there for a sort of half weed stem floor panel, really. So hopefully they'll add that into the next update. We'll quickly zip down here. Hopefully, we got a little bit close to midday. We will go over here. That'll probably be the end. We'll check out the this magnifying glass, because it's pretty much the only update I can really see, which is surprising considering they're now at 9.0. Maybe 10.0 will bring something else. I've had a quick look via the zipline. There's nothing new in the sandpit. There's nothing new over there. So there isn't a great deal of stuff changed to the actual map itself, per se. It is much more the walls they've added in. I mean, there's another bee stuck in the table over there. There's so many things stuck. I'm not really sure why. There's a whole bunch of bees having a little nap over there. We're not quite at the midday sun in order for the... Oh, no, this is going to hurt. Of course it did. That's why you carry a dandelion on you. Oh, we've broken that. One other thing to say that I actually did find out in the statuses, something I did actually unlock. I did mention in the first section of this video that there was a new one down here, I thought, which is the Barbarian perk, which I was getting for using a whole bunch of the Mint Mallet, which basically, from what I can tell, it just enhances your power with clubs or two-handed weaponry. So if you use the Mint Mallet a lot, which of course I'm sure a lot of us do, it seems to really be the main weapon in this game for wanting to kill the big creatures easily and the small creatures even easier. It is very useful actually. It now kills, I've now got that perk up to level 2, and a Mint Mallet now kills a lava in 2 hits, which is very useful, especially if you're like me and you like to go get clay from the water area. There's a whole bunch of larvae over there that come and attack you. It's very useful to sort of try and get rid of them a little bit easier. The ladybugs were still quite a few hits, but that extra little bit of damage is very useful, especially if you increase your stamina, get a few more swings out along with more damage. It is very useful. And the final thing I did realise they had fixed is now in the gas area, your gas mask no longer breaks, which we did experience in the last video. God knows what that was about. Not able to wear a gas mask in a gas zone is probably not what they had in mind. In fact, I can see the beam of light going off. So if you can see it from here just now, you can see the smoke in the center of the screen coming off of the magnifying glass. That's because the magnifying glass now burns the table, which is interesting. So we'll just quickly jump down here. We'll get my bag, and then we will go and check out the magnifying glass. Alrighty, guys, here we go. So there you go. There's the magnifying glass. So as you can see, it's sort of burning the table, which is a weird thing. I don't know what it does. It's got a little plume of smoke here. So we're going to try and jump down here. Hopefully not die. Oh, it took a lot of damage. Hello, bees. So yeah, I'm not really sure the idea of this. You can't seem to break it or use the glass or anything. It's very bright. Can you stand in it and get injured? That would be fun. Issue. I actually didn't know that happened. That's brilliant. But now that they've introduced that as sort of a mechanic into the game, they could definitely work out a way to add some sort of weapon into the game that you could sort of aim like a heat beam. Maybe you could design like a small magnifying glass for you to carry around. You could like aim it at bees from a distance and sort of do some damage until they came over to you and then swap out to a Mint Mallet. I think that'd be really cool. I definitely think since they've been able to explore that a little bit, they should definitely try and expand upon that. Right, let's get back over to the bag and we'll check out the ladders, and that's where we will call it a day. So there we have it, guys. That's where we're going to end off for today. I thought quickly we would just try and build some of these new ladders, because this is the one thing I am the most interested in. Because I think this will be the most useful thing for getting round a little bit when you're traveling. Where's my ladders? There we go. So let's see how these bad boys work here. So we obviously want these to be spun this way around, so they're facing the right way. I don't know if you can sort of... Okay, so maybe is it easier to clip from the top downwards? There we go. Let's add... Oh. Unsupported. Oh, interesting. Maybe it's not going to work, guy. That's not what I was expecting. Let's try that again. Oh. Well, okay, so maybe building on the on here is going to be a little bit more difficult. Can you not build... Oh, you can build on the wall. I mean, we can build up a wall. Oh, it's got little... Oh, does it actually have to be connected? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. So the ladder actually has to be connected to an item in order for you to actually build it, does it? Oh, I don't know if I like that. I thought it was just going to be that you could build it pretty much anywhere. And can we build on there? Oh, no, you can build one there. How weird. So it wouldn't allow me for some reason to move it to... Why does it... Oh, wow. Okay, it's not the easiest thing to use. It really wants to be quite specific where it wants to place it. I assume you just... Oh, you have to manually climb. That's interesting. Oh, we're inside some bricks. I love how glitchy this game is. So I might build some more ladders up there, guys. But that's where we're going to leave it today. So yeah, 9.0 as an update. What do you reckon? What would we rate it? Personally, I'm going to rate it about a 4 out of 10. For me, there's a lot of issues in this game, which hopefully they'll be able to fix with hot patches. I mean, it looks like they already managed to fix the tadpole thing. But yeah, bugs stuck everywhere. The game crashing now for the first time for me has been a bit of an annoying one that I haven't really managed to enjoy this game superbly. I really think they need to have the ability to do more than 3 burgle quests a day. I think there's a couple of things they still need to explore upon. But of course, this is in early access. You can't expect this game to be 100% perfect. But I do enjoy Grounded. And maybe in the next video, I will finally finish my castle. I've only got that little bit of that tower to do. And then we'll have this full castle. I'm sure at some point they're going to build something in the middle and smash it all up. And of course, I've got to try and figure out how to fix this floor at some point. But there we are, guys. I hope you've all enjoyed today. Make sure you drop down in the comments what you guys have thought of 9.0 since it has come out. I'm definitely going to try and keep up to date with the Grounded videos when I can have time to actually sit down and film them and keep up to all the updates when they eventually come out. I hope you've all enjoyed today, guys. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.